2018 is all about being curious. It's about curious about the world around you. When you're curious about things that are outside of your comfort zone, you learn more about yourself, you learn more about the world around you. So those 5 things are really simple. First, go to a concert at an amphitheater. It's one of the best things you can do, hearing live music outside. Secondly, is outside as well. Take a picnic blanket, watch a movie under the stars. It's romantic, you can do it with someone you love or do it with yourself. Third, I would say, go to a live comedy show. You wanna laugh with other people, enjoy some comedy. Fourth thing, salsa dance. I've never recommended salsa dance and I've heard a bad thing. Go learn some salsa, enjoy it, you interact with people, you have a little fun. And then the 5th thing I would say would be to learn a new language. For me, I'm learning sign language actually. So that's what I want to encourage you to do this summer. If you do all 5 things, I promise you have the best summer ever. Love you guys.
My 5 favorite home decorating tips are kind of like rules I live by. First of all, if you can't figure out your design aesthetic, find that one piece you love and build around it. It's a pretty good chance that if you love a piece a lot, that's kind of the design aesthetic you should go along. So again, find the one piece and build from that. My second thing is paint. Paint can really transform a space. Even if you don't have a huge budget, a little elbow grease and a can of paint can go a long way. Have an ugly sofa and don't have the money to reupholster it or replace it? Get some new throw pillows, get a throw. You can cover it up and make it look chic and no one will really notice you have an ugly sofa. Think of your home as fashion. And no, I'm not stepping on Tan's toes, I'm sticking in the home. Layer things. One of my favorite things to do is layer rugs. 1, 2, 3 rugs. You can add really cool texture in your room by putting different rugs, even in different sizes, because that way you see different layers. Just like layering your fashion looks good, layering your home looks good as well. My last tip is, people always ask me where I should splurge at home. What should I buy? Where should I spend my money? Spend your money on bedding. You spend 30% of your life in bed. You should be comfortable. You should go to bed moving your toes around, feeling nice. You should wake up doing the same thing. When you wake up and you're feeling scratchiness, that starts your day off on the wrong foot. Also, don't get caught up with thread count. It's a sham, no pun intended. If it feels good, it is good. If it's a high thread count and it's expensive and it doesn't feel good, it's not good. So trust your fingers, touch it, take it home.
Food and drink must-haves. The first one, lemonade is one of my very favorite things. If you put in some rosemary or some thyme or even mint leaves or cucumber to infuse it with anything, you can put into your simple syrup or just let it sit in the pitcher. It looks beautiful and bright. Also, strawberries go really nicely with lemonade. I love eating Mediterranean food in the summer, so if you buy like a whole red snapper and you put it in one of those grilling baskets that you can put sausages in, and you just throw that on the barbecue with some fresh oregano, lemon, and good salt, and then drizzle it with olive oil, and then the crispy skin just comes right off, and it's like so nice and flaky, and then you can eat the cheeks too, but not everybody likes those. I won't go into the eyeballs because it's too early in the morning for that. My third thing is a good old classic American burger on a potato bun or a brioche if you're feeling a little fancy. Slather a bit of mayo on there. You can make like a little herb mayo, but we're not going to get too complicated. A nice fatty piece of beef, like an 80% meat, 20% fat, because you want it to render and really get crispy on the outside. Some raw red onion and some ketchup. Oh, I eat a lot more vegetables in the summer, especially Union Square Market. When asparagus are in season, which is near the beginning, and you also get beautiful carrots and beautiful breakfast radishes, shave them really nice and thin, let them sit in an ice bath. They tend to curl up, they keep their color, and they stay really nice and crunchy. Just have a salad of that with some sugar snaps with a nice vinaigrette. You can even buy a store-bought dressing if you want. It's like the perfect kind of side to like any dish. Is that 4? Is that 5? I really love cherries. I didn't eat fruit as a kid, so I would have it usually as a clafoutis, which is kind of like this custardy, almost like a sweet omelette-y type baked thing that you put in a dish that gets a little crispy on the edges. But if you just want to have some beautiful raw cherries and you take some mascarpone, which is like a creamy sweet Italian cheese, add a bit of like castor sugar in there and just whip it up with some heavy cream, and it's kind of like this decadent buttery whipped cream, and just have it with cherries. Super simple, you really can't mess it up.
Okay, so my first tip is a cushion spray or a pillow spray. We travel a lot, we're always in a different hotel room, so try this. Get a pillow spray, you can get it from Byredo, you can get it from Diptyque. Spray a couple of spritzes of that on your pillow and it's going to mean that you have a restful night's sleep in any situation. In summer, your skin becomes super dehydrated, so what you can do is a yogurt face mask. Take a cup of yogurt, a green tea bag, steep that tea bag for 30 seconds, open up the tea bag, put the contents of the green tea bags into the yogurt, mix it up, put it on your face for 10 minutes and wash it off, and I promise you your skin is gonna feel incredible, better than it's ever felt before. I've been using that for 10 years, 2 times a week, and that's why I believe my skin looks great. No makeup, y'all. For men out there for the summer, I know it gets really hot, so crop your pants. Wear a crop pant. Having your ankle exposed, I promise you, is going to cool you down, but don't be gross. Don't not wear socks. Wear pop socks. You can get them from anywhere. They're super cheap. Use some foot spray too, and I promise you, you're going to stay cool all summer. For men and possibly women out there, if you're wanting to go into the city and wear a suit, wear seersucker. And I'm saying possibly women because you've got way more options than men have. You can wear a summer dress, you can wear a nice summer skirt. However, for men, if you are having to wear a suit, seersucker is going to keep you super cool all summer, and it looks super cool. Okay, for all of you out there, I've got 2 things that I think you should avoid all summer. I've just noticed one, it's reminded me of how much I loathe this. This is a bucket hat. It's hellacious. Nobody looks sexy in it. I promise you, in 5 years' time, actually 5 months' time, you can look back thinking, what was I thinking? It was a joke back in the day. It's a joke now. I know that you think it looks cool. It does not. Don't wear it. Secondly, jorts. There's a way of doing jorts that works really well. If your jorts look like cargo shorts, right, where are you going? You're not going to war. Why would you need all those pockets? Don't wear jorts, don't wear cargo shorts. You don't need all those pockets. You don't need that added bunching around your hips. Nobody does. If you're gonna go for a jean short, maybe just go for cutoffs. You look way sexier.
So for summertime, every girl or boy has to have a humidity protecting spray. So when you get out of the shower, spray something through your hair that you see humidity shield or taming a frizz on the outside of the product, and that way while the hair is wet, you're kind of just like setting the fabric of your hair to make her not so like from the summer heat. Summer sunscreen major, gotta have it, must have, love it all the time. Here's the thing about sunscreen. Always go for like getting a littler bottle of it at first so you can kind of try it out, see if your skin hates it, see if your skin loves it, so you don't commit to like a really expensive big bottle and then end up with a product graveyard under your counter of a bunch of sunscreen you can't use. But you gotta have that sunscreen. And your face skin isn't your body skin, so make sure you do one for your face and one for your body. Summertime, honey. Summertime stinky. Gotta have cologne in your bag. Who knows if you smell a little weird? So cologne, maybe you have a little roll-on oil that you throw in your little kit. Don't get caught with your pants down and just being like, oh my god, I smell horrible. Make sure you have a little fragrance in your bag. So I always feel like in the summertime, you think like dryness isn't an issue. Why are my hands so dry and upset in the summertime? So having a little hand cream is great. And the hand cream, make sure you really put it on your cuticles to keep the fingernails feeling nice, looking nice, and everyone loves a nice nail. So summertime is so hot, it gets so sweaty when we get this hair all looking right. So taking a little bit of a peppermint-based oil, Aveda makes a great one, it's a blue oil. You just take a little bit of that, put it on the back of your neck or put it on your wrist. It'll keep you cool like wintergreen berries are just blowing on the back of your neck for like an hour.